Blackall to challenge or to play Blackall for the Moscrip challenge here at Blackall Showgrounds. Firstly, I'll run through the Blackall side. 1 Williams, 2 Searles, 3 Arthur, 4 Thompson, that's Roy Thompson, 5 Hoff, 6 another Arthur, Paul Arthur, Pat was number 3, Burley at halfback, Philip Edgerton lock, Rafter and Mott in the second row, Costello and Blucher the props with Harvey hooker. You reserve the Ludkin, Rogers, Balderson and Thompson. Blackall side, as I have it in my book, Much fullback, Woods and Carolyn, McRae, Doona, Gray, halfback Haywood, Lock, Doyle, Pop and Markson in the second row, Geiger and Haywood the props with Gray hooker, reserves Harlow, Williams, Goschel and Whitfield. The hooter is gone. We're waiting for the referee to take the field for the start of today's game. Both sides are waiting in the wings to run on. First time for about 3 years Blackall held the Moscrip Trophy. Their last challenge match against Longreach, they won the trophy pretty convincingly and should still be in Blackall after this game today, but another 80 minutes I'll know that for sure. Davy's here, Phil's here, so one of them can do it. Right, your referee for today's game, Phil Mitchell. It looks like your touch judges, Davy Thompson and Nigel Balderson. The referee's gone on the field. Now we see the Blackall side moving out towards the gate. Led out by their lock forward in Doyle. Here goes the Blackall side, led out by their captain, coach Roy Costello. A couple of new faces, haven't played for a while in the Blackall side. Jeffrey Rafter making a comeback. Bill Burley back from school holidays. Young Paul Arthur up to 5'8". There's the Blackall side, led out by their lock forward in Doyle. Mick Haywood. Number 4 in jersey. 6 Teddy Gray, 7 R. Haley, 8 J. Doyle, 9 Teddy Moss, 10 I. Martin, 11 J. Gray, 12 M. Gray, 13 M. Haley, 18 G. Harlow, 15 G. Williams, 16 I. Moscrip. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but something wrong with it not coming through? Just that I'm silent. And from again, the referee, Phil Mitchell, Brian touch judges, Nigel Wilson and David Thompson. The Blackall captain tossed the ball, coin for the selection of ends. Like Blackall may have won the toss. They're going to defend the hospital end. Blackall to put the ball into play, defending the showground racecourse end. Blackall second row and Markson placing this ball ready for the kick-off. The referee walking over the handful of sand for him, but he said, no sir, I don't want it. He moves back, just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle to have the Moscrip Trophy challenge underway. Blackall's okay, Blackall's okay. Markson moves in round the corner, puts the ball down inside Blackall and 22. It goes back to Yogi Thompson. He runs it out towards the 22. He makes it out about 20 metres before he's put over in a nice tackle. Markson, and then the other second rower in Hoff. He gets up, plays it back. Comes out a bit further to another Barcaldine player, Philip Edgerton. He was put down. He plays it back, goes on to Blucher. From Blucher it goes out wide to Searles on the wing. Searles moving down the touchline. He cuts back inside the fullback. He gets the ball away to nobody inside. It's picked up by a Blackall player in Markson. Markson will get up and play it back. He plays it to the front rower in Geiger. Geiger's put down after making about 2 metres across field. He plays it to Gray. Gray gets the ball away to Haywood, the Blackall front rower, and he makes it out about within 10 metres of halfway before he's put over by Edgerton. He gets up, plays it back to Gray. It comes on to Markson. Markson skirts the ruck, but he's put down a nice tackle there by Rafter. Now, he'll get up and play it back. He plays it to Gray. Gray gets it away to the halfback in Haywood. Haywood gets it on to Geiger standing outside him. Geiger's put down on the 5th tackle just inside Blackall territory. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Gray. Gray gives it back to his halfback in Haywood. Haywood puts the ball deep down into Barcaldine territory. It's bouncing there behind Searles. Searles goes back, picks it up, starts to run up. He runs up. He's tackled on the 22-metre line. He'll get up and play the ball back. He plays it to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Rafter. Rafter only makes a couple of metres before he's put down. Harvey at dummy half. He gets the ball away to Costello. Costello on to Mott standing wide. He breaks out of one tackle and he runs in the tackle of the 5'8" Gray before he's put down about 28 metres out from his line. He'll play it back to Harvey. Harvey gets it on to Burley. On to Costello out wide, then to Rafter. Rafter cuts back inside, gets the ball back to Burley. Burley gets it away to Paulie Arthur. Paulie Arthur gets it on to Yogi Thompson, but he's held up there by Chris McRae. He'll play it back, plays it to Harvey. On to Burley up the blind. Burley cuts back inside Carolyn, gets the ball away to Phil Edgerton. Edgerton put down there by Stephen Haywood. He'll get up and play it back. He plays it to Harvey. Harvey gets it on to Burley. Burley on to Paddy Arthur, on to Yogi Thompson, on to Jeffrey Rafter. Out wide to Darren Searles. Darren Searles is well wrapped up by his opposite number over there in Woods. On the 5th tackle, he'll play it back to Rafter. Rafter spins, gives the ball to Thompson. Thompson kicks for touch. Too long, out on the full. So we'll see the first scrum of the match pack down about 10 metres inside Blackall territory, about 10 metres in from the outer touchline. Yeah, Blackall ball into this scrum. Blackall halfback puts it in. Barcaldine takes out. Comes to Burley. On to Arthur. On to Williams on the burst from fullback into the movement. He's put down a nice tackle there by the 5'8" from Blackall. He gets up. Plays it back to Yogi Thompson. On to Phil Burley. He's got Phil Edgerton outside him. He dummies. Goes back inside. Gets put down on the 22-metre line by Markson. Plays it back to Edwards. Edgerton. Edgerton gets it away to Arthur. Arthur a long pass out through Costello to Thompson. Thompson's held up over there by the second rower in Hoff. He'll get up and play it back. Searles at dummy half. Searles gets the ball away to Costello. He's got Rafter inside him. He dummies out wide to Blucher. Blucher's put down just inside the 22-metre line by Markson. No, it wasn't. It was Gray the hooker. He'll play it back to Harvey. Harvey to Rafter. Rafter on to Tommy Mott running off him on the inside. He'll get up and play it back. He plays it to Harvey. Harvey's got Rafter there again. On to Burley. Burley's got 3 or 4 men over. Phil Edgerton, he runs within 3 or 4 metres of the line before he's put down. Black changeover, so Black will get up and play it. It comes back to Markson. Markson makes it out about 18 metres before he's tackled there by Mott and Burley by the look of it. He'll get up. He plays it back. Comes on to the front rower in Geiger. Geiger makes it out 3 or 4 metres. He's nearly at the 22-metre line before he's tackled. Must have been a knock-on in the tackle there, so we'll see another scrum pack down just inside the 22-metre line out from Blackall goal line. Burley to feed this ball. Burley puts it in. The scrum spins. Burley takes it out. Goes to Searles on the blind. He leaves it behind. Dives back onto it. He'll get up and play it. He plays it to Williams, the fullback, up as dummy half. He makes it up within about 10 metres of the line before he's put down underneath his second rower in Hoff. So he'll get up and play it back. He plays it to... Comes through to Burley, on to Tommy Mott. Mott's tackled about 5 metres out. Harvey at dummy half again. He plays it back, comes on to Burley, on to Arthur, on to Costello. Costello gets it away to Blucher. Blucher out through Paddy Arthur. Hoff goes back, dives on this ball just outside the 22. Should have been a certain try, bombed there by Blackall and bad handling. Yogi Thompson at dummy half. Fifth and last tackle. They're about 18 metres out. He'll get up and play it back to Hoff. Hoff gets it on to Blucher. Blucher decides to put it up. Puts it right across the goal mouth. Up goes a Blackall player for it. Up goes a Blackall player. Tommy Mott dives, misses the ball, and it's pressed dead in the end goal by Blackall, but a knock on by Mott, so we'll see a 5-yard scrum pack down. Unlucky there that Tom, moving across, couldn't pick that ball up. It had gone right behind the Blackall defence. Nearly had it in his grasp, put it down, and Blackall player pressed it dead, but we're playing the first offence, the knock on by Mott, so Blackall ball into the scrum. The Blackall ball out is picked up by the winger in Woods. He runs down the touchline, steps out of one tackle, runs into a tackle of Searles. Searles puts him down on the 22-metre line. He gets up and plays it back, plays it to the lock forward in Doyle. Doyle's tackled just outside the 22. He plays it back to the other second rower in Hoff. Hoff gets it away to Marks, and Markson's held there by Costello underneath. Over the top is Mott. He'll get up and play it back to Gray. Gray, it comes on to Mike Haywood. Mike Haywood runs into a tackle of Tommy Mott, but he gets the ball away and to the second rower in Hoff. He's put down just on the 22-metre line. He gets up, plays it back to Gray. From Gray onto the halfback in Haywood. Haywood kicks Blackall winger up there to take the ball. Duna steps out of one tackle, steps out of two, gets his ball out to Carolyn. Carolyn's put down by Burley, but a forward pass, said referee Phil Mitchell. So another scrum to pack down just inside Blackall territory, about 8 metres inside Blackall territory. Right, Burley to feed this scrum. Burley puts it in. Burley takes it out. Comes on to Arthur, on to Yogi Thompson. Knocked down by the Blackall centre in Carolyn, and he picks the ball up, but a knock on. Bad play by Blackall. Another try went begging. 2 men over on the far side. The line wide open and a half-intercepted pass by Carolyn. So once again we'll see a scrum pack down just inside Blackall territory. Burley puts the ball in. Free kick to Blackall, said referee Phil Mitchell. Second row. Don't do that again. After about 8 minutes of play at the Blackall and Showgrounds in the Moscrip Challenge, still 0-0. Looks like Haywood to kick for touch. That's the halfback. He kicks for touch. He looks like he might find touch too, about 15 metres inside Blackall and territory. Second kick to be taken. Like Doyle, the Blackall captain. No, he's not. He's going to stand back. Gray, the hooker's going to take this one. Gives it on to Doyle. Doyle gives it back to Gray. Gray dummies to Haywood. Gets the ball away to Geiger. Geiger gets his ball away. It comes through to Haywood. On to Chrissy McRae. Knocked down by Paddy Arthur. Picked up again by Blackall. Play on. And it goes to the second rower in Hoff. He's put down. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Markson. Markson gets the ball away to the lock forward in Doyle. Doyle's held up over there only about 6 metres out. Gets up and played back to Markson. Markson decides to have a run on his own. He throws the ball behind him. It's towed through by Rafter, dived on by a Blackall player, so we see 6 more to go. Now we're going to play a knock-on now. We'll see a scrum pack down about 15 metres out from Blackall and try lines. Burley puts this ball in. Burley takes it out. Comes around the open side of the scrum. He's put down there by his opposite number in the second row in Marks, and he'll get up and play the ball back. Goes through Harvey, through Rafter, on to Edgerton. Edgerton's held there by the 5'8" in Gray. He's put down. He gets up, plays it back to Harvey. Harvey gives it to Costello. Costello leaves it behind. Harvey goes back and picks it up. Knocked back, said referee Mitchell, so Blackall and player back to Rafter. It comes on from Rafter to Yogi Thompson. He steps out of one tackle. He puts Bert the ball deep down over the halfway line. There's no one at home here. The ball dipping back inside into centre field. Filled up, picked up by the Blackall fullback in Much, and he's quickly put down by Darren Searles and Paulie Arthur. He'll get up and play it back. He plays it to Wood. Wood decides to have a run, but there's nowhere for a little winger to go up through there. He's held up by Searles. He gets up, plays it back, plays it to Doyle, yes, Doyle it was, the lock forward. He makes it to the halfway line before he's put down there by Phil Edgerton. He get up and play it back to Gray. Gray gets it away to Geiger. Geiger props, comes back inside, gets the ball away in the tackle to the halfback, comes on through the 5'8", Gray, onto Carolyn by the look of it, the centre. He's held up. Carolyn gets up, plays it back to Much. Much makes it out. He's well tackled out wide there by Blucher, right on the halfway line. Plays it back to Carolyn. Carolyn throws it to the halfback in Hayward. Into touch it goes. It's about halfway between the halfway line and the 22-metre line on Blackall and into the ground. Time called out, a Blackall player down injured here. He's back on his feet now, so it won't be long before we see play recommence. It was the second row forward in Hoff that was down, so he's back on his feet. Scrum Blackall to feed the scrum. Burley puts it in, Burley takes it out. He fell over behind the scrum and he's quickly set up one by a front row forward in Geiger. He'll get up and play it back to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to the lock forward Edgerton. He knocks the ball behind him, he recovers, comes back around the blind side. He's held up there by Markson and Hoff. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Costello. On to Blucher. Forward pass. Blucher in front of Costello. So we'll see a penalty go to Blackall well within kicking distance. About 24 metres out and about halfway between the touchline and the goal post. Markson's decided to have a kick for for goal, so he'll set this ball. If he can kick at all, it's a relatively easy kick. About 30 metres out, about 15 metres in from touch. Got this ball set, moves back, another round the corner kicker. There's a lot of them getting around these days. Moves in, there it goes, it's high, but well away to the left of the uprights. Picked up by Burley. Burley runs it back out into the field of play. He'll play it there to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Mott. Mott only knows one way to go, straight ahead. He makes it out about 18 metres before he's put down. Harvey's there again, a dummy half. He get up, play it back. The ball comes round to Costello on the blind. On to Blucher. Blucher breaks out of one tackle, gets the ball away to Costello. Knocked down by a Blackall player, regathered by a Barcaldine player. Play on, 6 to go, he said. Barcaldine. Harvey, a dummy half, gets the ball away to Burley. On to Rafter, on to Edgerton. Edgerton's got Yogi Thompson, Paddy Arthur outside him, throws a woeful pass. Misses Yogi Thompson, lands at Paddy Arthur's bootlaces, so we'll see another scrum pack down just inside Barcaldine territory. Blackall ball in, Barcaldine ball out. Burley on to Arthur, on to Yogi Thompson. He loses the ball in the tackles. Arthur, who passed it to him, goes back and picks it up. Play on, said referee. Comes on, comes through to Rafter. Rafter straight ahead, runs out of one tackle, busts out of another. No one running off him. He's got to take the tackle there. He'll get up and play it about 25 metres out. Plays it to Harvey, on to Burley, on to Arthur, on to Yogi Thompson, on to Paddy Arthur. Paddy Arthur running hard, gets the ball away to Searles. Searles steps out of one tackle, gets the ball away to Yogi Thompson. Thompson's in about 4 metres in from touch on the outer side of the field. Barcaldine lead 4 points to nil after about 15 minutes of play. Took them a long time to put them first points on the board. They bombed 3 or 4 previous tries, but they finally put it together. Good backing up then from Yogi Thompson. Searles caught between 3 or 4 Blackall players, got the ball back inside to Thompson backing up, and he went over only about 3 or 4 metres in from touch, so fairly difficult kick, I suppose. But Hoff's not a bad kicker, so there's a chance he'll put this one over. Right, Hoff's got this ball set just outside the 22-metre line, 3 or 4 metres in from the outer touch line, round the corner kicker. Moves in, high in the air, right between the posts. Yes, there's 2 points. I called it long before the linesman's flags went up. After 15 minutes of play, Blackall go to a lead of 6 points to 0 in the Moscrip Challenge game at the Blackall Showgrounds. And Blackall back in position, Blackall walking up very slowly. Apparently if they keep walking up nice and slow, time will pass a lot quicker. There won't be as much ball played in the 80 minutes, and the score won't be so high. He marks him with his ball set now on halfway. Puts the ball deep, straight down the centre field. There's the Yogi Thompson, the try scorer, and it gives the ball away to his full-back in Williams. Williams runs straight ahead, runs into Markson and Hoff. He loses the ball in the tackle, picked up by Harvey. Offside, said referee Phil Mitchell. We'll see a penalty go to Blackall right in centre field. Right in centre field, a penalty to Blackall. Costello was offside, he knew he was. He stepped away from the ball, but Moses Harvey ran in and picked it up. And now we'll see the halfback Haywood kick for touch. He kicks it deep, goes out too, just inside the corner post, only about 2 or 3 metres out from Blackall try line. We'll see the second kick taken, 10 metres infield. Oh, within a metre of the sideline, of the try line. The second kick to be taken here by Doyle, it is. Doyle takes it, dives to the line. He's held up there by 3 or 4 Blackall players. One's Rafter, one's Edgerton. He'll play it back. He plays it to Gray. Kicked through in the play, the ball picked up by a Blackall player, but he's held up just short of the line again. He plays it back to Markson. Markson gets it away to Haywood. From Haywood it comes through to the 5'8". Offside, a forward pass from Blackall. So a penalty to Blackall about 10 metres out from their own try line. Roy Thompson to kick the touch on the outer side. Kicks for touch. He finds touch too, probably about 25 metres out from his own try line. Second kick to be taken by Harvey. Off him comes Edgerton. None of the other Barkey players want to run. They're all standing back waiting to see what happens to Edgerton. He's held up there, not one bit of support with him. Shocking display of football. None of the Blackall players interested in running. There it comes to Costello onto Rafter. Rafter makes 3 or 4 metres ahead. He's held up by Geiger and Carolyn. He'll play it back to Harvey. From Harvey, it's a bad pass back to Arthur. Arthur juggles it 3 or 4 times, finally picks it up, gets it away to Thompson. Thompson breaks out of 1 or 2 tackles. He's still going, gets the ball away to Searles. Searles comes back inside. He's tackled there by the Blackall lock in Doyle. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Arthur. He gets it away to Burley. Burley through to Thompson. Thompson on to Harvey. Harvey through to Rafter. Knock on, said referee Phil Mitchell. Another scrum to pack down, only about 10 metres inside Blackall territory. Blackall ball in. Blackall ball out. Taken out by Haywood at the base of the scrum. He runs into his opposite number, Burley, on the blind side. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Markson. Markson decides to have a run. He's held there by Burley and Tommy Mott and put down 10 metres inside his own territory. He'll play it back to Doyle. Doyle decides to go up the middle. He runs into Costello and Blucher. Blucher puts him down about 8 metres out. He'll play it back to Markson. From Markson comes to Haywood. Through Haywood to the 5'8" in Gray. Gray kicks ahead. Darren Searles takes it nicely just inside his own territory and runs it back to the halfway line before he's put down there. All over him is the 5'8" Gray. He plays it back to Arthur on to Mott. Mott makes it just inside Blackall territory. We see Paddy Arthur, the father of the weak upper dummy half, gets the ball away to Rafter running hard. He's got Phil Edgerton with him. Phil overruns him. He gets it to Moses Harvey. Moses Harvey's put on just inside, about 10 metres inside Blackall territory. Plays it back to Rafter. Rafter gets it on to Burley. Burley on to Blucher going back inside. Blucher busts through, gets the ball away to Costello. Costello draws a fullback, gets it away to Burley. Burley's in between the posts. Blackall go to a lead of 10 points to 0 after 20 minutes of play in the first half. That started from a reverse pass back to Blucher from Burley. Costello drew the fullback, got the ball away nicely to Burley backing up, and Burley scored between the posts. So after 20 minutes of play, 10-0. Easy kick for Hoff, this one. He should have no problems making it 12-0 from this. Like we're going to see a replacement in the Blackall side. Whitfield there coming onto the sideline. Stretching and getting ready to, no doubt, replace one of these Blackall forwards. Hoff's got this ball placed, only about 12 metres out from the goal line, moves in. Yes, very easy kick, 12-0 Blackall, and 21 minutes of play in the first half. Looks like he might be replacing Geiger, the front rower. So Whitfield goes on, Geiger comes off. Markson's got this ball set once again, a bit quicker this time, getting back to halfway. Kicks it down, straight to Rafter, the second row. He takes it, he runs it forward, steps out of a tackle of Doyle, runs into Mike Hayward. He's held up there only about 2 metres inside Blackall territory. Plays it to Costello. Costello gets it on to Blucher. Blucher gets it away to Tommy Mott. Nice tackle. Tommy Mott's got Paulie Arthur outside him. Couldn't get the ball away. He's tackled there by McRae. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Arthur. Arthur gets it away. It comes through to Moses Harvey, the hooker. He runs wide on the 22-metre line. He's put down there by Blackall's second rower. He plays it, comes through to Burley, on to Costello, on to Rafter. Rafter runs into a good tackle of Gray, the 5'8". He'll hurt him in that tackle too. He'll get up and play it back. Comes to Burley. Burley got Blucher. He dummies to Blucher, decides to go himself, but he's held on to there by Whitfield, the replacement player for Blackall. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Williams. Williams got Duna with him. Duna gives it to Hoff. Hoff goes over, out wide, a try to Blackall, and after 22 minutes of play, Blackall 16, Blackall 0. And Blackall are starting to get together a bit more now. They're starting to throw this ball around a bit better. They're looking for their supports now. I thought Burley did the wrong thing. He held on a bit too long, but he had 3 or 4 men over on the blind side, but nevertheless they scored from the next movement. Williams into it, getting the ball away within a metre of the line to Hoff. Score of 4, only about 1.5 metres in from the grandstand touchline. Blackall 5'8", still very groggy, getting to his feet after that tackle on Rafter. He's not too sure where he is, I don't think. He's heading towards the touchline. It looks like Goschel, the big number 16 from Blackall coming on. Plays in the backs, usually in the centre, so we'll see if there's a change in the back line. It's the Blackall 5'8" leaving the field. Got this ball set meanwhile. Looks very groggy, this boy going off. He's not too sure where he is, I don't think. Hop moves back now, only about 1.5 metres in from the grandstand touchline. Moves in, puts boot to ball. He struck it pretty well, but it's gone across the face of the goal. And so Blackall 16, Blackall 0. About 24 minutes of play in the first half. This Goshall going on to replace Gray. Markham's got this ball set again. Kicks it pretty deep this time, straight down Roy Thompson's throat. He gets the ball away to Williams again, reminiscent of 2 kick-offs ago. Williams makes it up about 30 metres out from his own try line before he's put down. He'll play it back to Harvey. Harvey gets the ball away to Rafter coming the blind. Rafter runs into the tackle of Whitfield. He can't get his ball away. He's held up there by Whitfield. He'll play it back to Harvey. Costello coming on the burst. Costello takes it. He runs into the tackle of Goshall over the top. Underneath was another Blackall player. I didn't see who he was. Yes, it was Mark, and he plays. It comes back to Burley coming the blind. He got Tommy Mott with him. He gets the ball away to Joey Hopp out wide. Joey Hopp's only got the full-back to beat. He stepped into touch about 10 or 15 metres out from Blackall's try line. He'd stepped into touch before he passed the ball back inside, so we'll see a scrum pack down about 15, 20 metres out from Blackall try line. Blackall ball in, and Blackall and ball out. Straight out, said referee Mitchell. We'll have that one again. Blackall put it in. Blackall take it out. Oh, quickly out of the scrum edges and to put that half back down. Hayward. He'll get up and play it back to Doyle. Doyle runs it out over his 22, runs into the tackle of Edgerton and young Paulie Arthur. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Hoff, the second row. He gets it away to Mick Hayward. Back to Hoff. Hoff nicely tackled there, but gets the ball away to Doyle in the tackle before he's put down by Costello. No, it's not. It was Tommy Mott. He gets up, plays it back, plays it to Gray. Gray gets it away to Hayward. Hayward on to Goshall. Goshall on to young McRae. McRae's tackled just outside his own 22. Plays it to Goshall. Gets it away to Markson. On it goes. Oh, it flies out of his hand. Straight into Tommy Mott. Tommy Mott's put down. He gets up, plays it back to young Paulie Arthur. Jeffrey Rafter there to take this one, but he's held up quickly by Doyle. Plays it back to Paulie Arthur. On to Philip Edgerton. Comes away to Yogi Thompson. No room through there, Yogi. He runs into a Blackall second rower and lock forward in Doyle. He gets it away to Burley. Through Burley to Costello. Costello breaks the line. Gets the ball away to Blucher. Blucher's got couple of players with him, couldn't get the ball away to Paddy Arthur, too close to him, so he gets up and plays it back to Paddy Arthur. From Arthur it comes on to Burley, through to young Paul Arthur. Bad pass, nicely picked up by Yogi Thompson. On to Darren Searles going for the corner. And Searles goes over, makes a few more metres inside before he places the ball, so make it easier for the kicker. Blackall go to a lead of 20 points to nil after about 28 minutes of play in the Moscrip Trophy Challenge game at the Blackall Showgrounds. Right on the 22-metre line, about 15 metres in from touch off, placing this ball. 24 points to nil. Got it placed. He's quite happy with it by the look of it, stepping back. Moves in, there she is, high in the air. Another 2 points, 26 points to nil. 29 minutes of play in the first half. Mightn't be the fastest winger in Barcaldine, but he's a pretty accurate kicker. That's about 140 points for the season from Joe Hoff, so still a round to go. And the semi-finals and finals. So if he keeps this up, he could possibly make the 200 points before the end of the season. There's Marks and puts the ball straight down to Thompson again. Williams, another exactly the same as last time, straight up into Marks and steps out of the tackle of Marks and runs into a tackle of Whitfield over the top. Underneath was Hayward. He get up and play it back. Goes through to Costello. Costello gets a long pass away to Searles. He bumps off player out wide, but he's finally put down just inside Blackall territory. He'll get up and play it back to Harvey. Harvey, it comes on to Lyle Balderson on the field now. Lyle bumps off one. He's got Philip Edgerton with him, gets the ball away to Harvey, the hooker on the other side. Harvey gets it away to Edgerton. Edgerton's put down, loses the ball. Up comes McRae with it by the look of it. So, no, it's not McRae. McRae's out here in the centres. He plays it back. Ooh, that was a heavy tackle by Lyle Balderson on Blackall's second row off, I think it might have been. It took that tackle. We've got a Blackall player hurt further back in play. One that was bumped off earlier in the tackle by Williams. That play has been held up. Ambulance man's out there having a look at him. Very closely to his shoulder and collarbone, so we could see another replacement in the Blackall side here. The player leaving the field. Could be Markson by the look of him. I can't see Markson out on the field. It's him, Markson, the second row for Blackall leaving the field, holding his shoulder pretty well. He's going to be replaced by number 15. That's Williams, I think, in 15 jersey. He plays Mick Hayward. Hayward gets the ball away to Doyle. Doyle onto the second rower in Hoff. Hoff to the winger in Woods. Woods is held up over there by Searles, his opposite number. He'll play it back, plays it to hooker Gray, gets it away to Goshall. Goshall runs into Costello and Mott. He's put down. Whitfield at dummy half. Whitfield, he decides to have a run his own. None of the other Blackall fellas running, but there's nowhere to go there. Mott puts him down again. So he'll get up and play it back to Goshall. Goshall, he puts Bert the ball deep downfield, bounces in front of Hoff. Hoff lets it bounce over the trial, over the sideline, just outside the 22-metre line. Bounced only about a metre or two in front of him. He didn't make much effort to get it. So we'll see a scrum go down about 24 metres out from Blackall and try line. Burley to feed this scrum. Like the new rule here, the Blackall hooker packing under his prop's arms. Burley puts it in, Burley takes it out. Comes out to Paulie Arthur, he beats one, beats two. Throws the ball behind Joey Hoff then and goes into touch again, so we'll see another scrum back down. Once again we see the Blackall hooker. He put his arms over this time, so whether the referee picked it up or not. Blackall ball in, looks like a Bar Calden ball out. Yes, Burley's got. He'll play it back to young Paulie Arthur. Paulie Arthur runs across field, and he's put down there by the Blackall hooker in grey and the halfback Hayward. He'll get up, play it back, plays it to Harvey, goes behind him. He throws it to no one. Picked up by Lyle Balderson. Balderson runs across. Goshall over the top, underneath Hoff. So he'll get up and play it back to Mott. Plays it to Mott. From Mott it goes on to young Paulie Arthur. He dummies outside, steps back inside, steps out of one, steps out of two tackles. He's held up there by the half-back and Carroll. He plays it back to Edgerton. From Edgerton it comes on to Burley. Burley straight up the centre. He ducks, dives, beats off one, two tackles, gets the ball away to Lyle Balderson. Lyle Balderson's tackled only about a metre short. He'll play it to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Roy Thompson. Out to Costello. Costello's in only about 2 or 3 metres in from the try line. Blackall go to a lead of 30 points to nil after about 32, 33 minutes into the first half. He couldn't. He was replaced. He was replaced. Oh, they might not. And offset this ball set about 3 metres in from the grandstand touchline, just outside the 22-metre line. Moves in, puts boot the ball. It's waved away. It's inside the left-hand upright. The score 30 points to nil after 34 minutes. Oh, yeah. There's another the replacement now for Markson coming on at Williams by the look of it, number 15 for Blackall. They've only got 1 replacement left, so they've used up 3 replacements in the first half. There's been 1 replacement so far on the Blackall side. Lyle Balderson has come onto the field to replace the second rower in Rafter by the look of it. Yeah, Goshall kicks off and goes down deep to Darren Searles. Bounces nicely for him. He picks it up just inside his own 22. Runs across, gets this ball away to Burley. Burley bobs and weaves. He's held up there in a tackle by, it could be Goshall underneath. He'll get up, play it back. No, it was Mick Hayward underneath, plays back. Goes through to Lyle Balderson. He shows the ball, bumps into one, but he's held there underneath and over the top Whitfield. He plays it back to Harvey. From Harvey it goes through to Edgerton. Edgerton loses the ball in the tackle, picked up by Michael Hayward. He's put down there by the hooker for Blackall in Harvey, so he'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Hoff. Hoff's got nowhere to go there, so he's put down again Harvey and Mott in that tackle. He'll get up and play it back to Doyle. Doyle's not very interested in passing either. He's put down again by Tommy Mott. Play it back to Hoff. From Hoff it comes through to Hayward. Hayward onto Goshall. Goshall loses the ball in the tackle, picked up by Costello. Costello is put down by Hayward. He gets up, plays it back to Lyle Balderson. Lyle Balderson comes on to Yogi Thompson. Yogi Thompson stepped out of 1 or 2 tackles. He's finally put down in the centre field there by Goshall. He'll get up, play it back, plays it to Harvey, the hooker. Harvey has a run his own, gets it away to Paulie Arthur. He gets it away out wide to Brett Williams. Brett Williams leaves it behind, dived on by a Blackall player in Mick Hayward. Hayward will get up and play it back to Goshall. Goshall has a run, runs into Burley. Over the top comes Tommy Mott. He's put down about 28 metres out from his own try line. Plays it back to Williams. Williams runs across field. No one in the Blackall side wants it. Put down there by Mott and Edgerton. So he'll get up and play it back. He plays it back. Comes through to Goshall. Goshall runs up, bumps off a tackle of Edgerton, but falls over after he does it. So he's put down only about 30 metres out from his own try line. He plays back. Comes on to Hayward. From Hayward through to McRae. McRae back inside to Carolyn. Carolyn steps out of a tackle of Edgerton. Held by the jersey. Gets his ball away to Hoff. At free kick bar called and said referee Mitchell for Balderson continuing to tackle Carolyn after that pass. We'll see Blackall take this penalty about 10 metres inside their own territory. Hayward, the halfback, puts boot the ball. Only makes about 10 metres, but makes sure of it, puts it out deep on the outer side. Gray comes up to take this second kick. From Gray it goes to Doyle, doubling round, goes back inside to Whitfield. Whitfield loses the ball in a tackle there. Another penalty, reefed out of his hands, said referee Mitchell. 3 or 4 Blackall and tacklers in there. One of them's reefed the ball free, and penalty to Blackall about 10 metres inside Blackall territory. Once again, Hayward will kick for touch. Yeah, he kicks for touch. He finds touch about 18, 20 metres out from, about 20 metres out from Blackall try line. So once again, we see the second kick to be taken by Gray, the Blackall hooker. From Gray, it comes on to Doyle. Doyle dummies, decides to go on his own. Runs into a tackle of Blucher, loses the ball this time in the tackle. Penalty to Blackall. I don't know what that one was for. Blackall player lost the ball in the tackle, and he signalled the Blackall player offside, but if he was onside at the penalty kick, he couldn't have been offside just because the Blackall player lost the ball. So Blackall stalled and fine touch just outside their 22-metre line. Taken by Harvey, gets it away to Edgerton. Edgerton running hard, he runs into Goshawk, steps out of the tackle of Goshawk, back into Hayward. Hayward puts him down. He'll get up and play it back to Harvey. Harvey to Burley. Burley's got Tommy Mott outside. Mott runs around Carroll, and he's pushed off another one. He got Burley inside him, but he takes the tackle right on the 22-metre line. He'll get up, plays it back to Hoff. From Hoff it goes to Burley. Blackall inside the 5 metres. Burley takes the tap. He's got Arthur with him. Oh, shocking pass to Arthur. A play on Blackall ball, so that was a shocking pass. Williams comes up with it. Right, we see half-time. Who to go? Half-time, said referee Phil Mitchell. At half-time, the half-time score, Blackall 30, Blackall. Out the sides are back on the field for the commencement of the half. Called them to kick off, defending the racecourse end. Blackall now defending the hospital end. So no doubt we'll see quite a bit of play down the hospital end if the second half to be anything like the first half. Both sides ready. There's the whistle. Hoff to put this ball into play. Kicks deep into Blackall territory. Nicely taken there by the Blackall lock forward in Doyle. He steps out of one tackle of Searle, steps out of a second tackle. He's finally put down there by Edgerton on his 22-metre line. He'll get up, he plays it back, plays to the second rower in Hoff. Hoff gets it out on the outer side to, couldn't see who it was anyway. It comes back inside now to Michael Hayward. Michael Hayward's held up there, and Edgerton over the top is Costello. He gets up, plays it back to Gray. Gray's got nowhere to go. He's put down by Costello. You get up and play it back to Hayward. From Hayward it comes on to Goshawk. Goshawk, little chip kick over the top, straight into the arm of Lyle Ballison, bounces off Lyle Ballison, back onto a Blackall player, forward onto Goshawk, accidentally offside, but anyway, he attempted to play the ball, so the free kick to Blackall. After about half a minute in the first half, Thompson no doubt kicked for touch on the outer side. Yes, he kicks for touch. He finds touch too, deep in Blackall territory, only about 8 metres out from Blackall try line. Second kick here to be taken. Searles has the ball. Bring it back inside, give it to Harvey. They're standing deep, these Blackall forwards. They don't look like... Yes, there's Blucher running hard now. He runs into 1-2, reaches out, puts the ball down, a try to Blackall, and Blackall can go to a lead of 34 points to nil, approximately 1.5 minutes into the second half. Looks like another replacement in the Blackall inside. Burley has been replaced by... who? Let's have a look around. Nig Thompson, yeah. Blackjack Thompson's on there now in place of... Phil Burley. Should be a pretty easy kick for Hoff. It's only about 5 or 8 metres outside the upright. Set this ball on about the 22 metre line. Got the ball set now. Moves back. He's in the air, looks good from here. Yes, both flags up. Blackall 36, Blackall 0. Blackall's got this ball set for the kick-off. Kicks it down, straight into the arms of Tommy Mott, waiting for it. He runs it out, runs it back to about 10 metres inside his own half, loses the ball. It's dived on there by Blackall halfback in Hayward. He'll play it back to Whitfield. Whitfield runs across the field, straightens up, runs into a couple of tackles, one of which was Edgerton and the other one Harvey. He gets up, plays it back to Gray, switches it back to Mick Hayward. Hayward straight through the centre, runs into the tackle of Harvey and Edgerton before he's put down. Up at dummy half is Hoff. Hoff, he gets the ball out to the blind side to Doyle, it looks like. Doyle loses the ball in the tackle but regathers, so we'll see a scrum to pack down right on the 22 metre line. Thompson, the regular A-grade halfback for Blackall, to feed this scrum. He puts it in, he takes it out, comes around the open side, runs into a tackle of the lock forward in Doyle. He plays it back to Harvey. Edgerton running off him. Edgerton makes it out of just outside the 22 before he's put down. Harvey's up at dummy half, back to Thompson. From Thompson goes on to Ballison. Ballison gets the ball away out wide to Searles with a bit of room to move down the outer. He's got... Yes, he's outstripped the defence. He had Costello in support, but he's going to score right between the posts. Costello was there. He only had the full back to beat. He stepped around much and scored between the posts. Blackall now go to a lead of 40 points to nil. Right in front, about 15 metres out from the goal line. He's got this ball set. Should be an easy 2 points here. Yes, there it is. Blackall 42, Blackall 0. I don't know if I'm wrong or right. Bob Johnson just said it's 38-0, so he's got a pencil in favour there keeping score, so I'll... stick with him at 38-0. I thought it was 30-0 at half time. Goshall once again brings this ball back. He switches play, kicks it back to Hoff on the blind. Hoff takes the ball and runs it out over his own 22 before he's tackled there by Carroll, and he'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Harvey. Harvey goes to blind on his own. He's got no one with him. He's run right away from his support. He's tackled 10 metres inside Blackall territory. Plays it forward, no marker. He makes it up over the halfway line this time before he's put down. Hoff's in a dummy half. Hoff gets the ball away to Thompson. Thompson gets it on to Arthur. Arthur on to Roy Thompson. Roy Thompson gets it away to Big Paddy Arthur. He shrugs off one tackle, shrugs off two. He's got Darren Searles outside. Searles comes back inside. He's put down there. He plays it back to Paddy Arthur. Gets it away to his brother Paul. Comes on to Philip Edgerton. Away to Tommy Mott. Mott tackled only about 5 or 6 metres out from the try line. Harvey up at dummy half. From Harvey it comes on to Edgerton. Out wide to Thompson. On to Costello. Costello out wide to Hoff. Hoff's in over the line. He's running it back inside a bit. He finally puts it down only about 15 metres in from the touch line. Blackall go to a lead of 42 points to nil. I said that last time, but I was apparently 4 points out somewhere along the way, and kick to come, 42-0. Hear the rattle in the esky behind me as someone reaches for another bottle. Yes, Hoff's got this ball set now on the 22-metre line, about 15 metres in from the grandstand touch line. It's in the air, goes away to the right-hand side of the upright. So the score remains 42-0 after about 8 minutes of play in the second half. Hoff drops back, Balderson comes over onto the grandstand, onto the blind side, but looks like Blackall's going to kick off this way anyway. Blackall were lined out the other way. They've got enough men over here to cover it. Goshall kicks off, it bounces just inside touch. Nicely picked up by Lyle Balderson. He runs up, shrugs off the tackler Gray, makes it to the halfway line before he's finally put down by Mick Hayward. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Paddy Arthur. He gets it away to his brother Paul. On to Thompson. On to Edgerton on the berth. Edgerton breaks out of one tackle, loses the ball, dived on by Harvey, but the knock on to be played just inside Blackall territory. We'll see the scrum pack down just inside Blackall territory, right in centre field. Blackall to feed the ball. Hayward puts it in. Blackall take it out. He comes to blind, but he steps out of one, steps out of two. Recovering quickly, David Thompson to put him down. Over the top, Tommy Mott. Gets up and plays it back to Hoff. Hoff props, stops, runs into Mott. And Mott puts him down again. He's about 30 metres out from Blackall and try line. From Mott, it goes to the halfback Hayward. On to Goshall. He runs into one, runs into two. Gets the ball away to Chrissy McRae. He steps back inside. Got no one to pass it to. Nicely taken by Brett Williams. He'll get up now and play it back. Plays it to the second rower in Hoff. Hoff makes it to within a metre of the line before he's put down. He'll get up now. Plays it back to McRae. McRae gets it away to the halfback in Hayward. Hayward about 10 metres out now. He's put down there by young Paul Arthur. Get up and play it back. Plays it to Hoff. From Hoff it comes on to the big fellow Goshall. He's held up there by Nig Thompson and Blucher, but he loses the ball in the tackle, dived on by Tommy Mott. So we'll see him get up and play it back. Plays it to Yogi Thompson. He gets it away to Philip Edgerton on the berth. Edgerton straight up the middle, straight through the gap, steps out of a tackle of Hayward, gets the ball away to Searles, a line wide open once again, no doubt. Once again, we'll see Searles go through and score between the posts. Chrissy McRae given chase, but there's another try, 46-0. That's 3 tries to Darren Searles in this match so far. Edgerton made a nice break straight up the centre. No one wanted to tackle him. Give the ball to Searles out wide, the line wide open. after about 11 minutes of play in the second half. 46-0 the score. Yes, conversion successful, 48-0.
Commentator.
Oh, trying to be. I'll give you a job in a minute. Special effects. Once again, we see Blackall with this ball placed on the halfway. Goshall to kick off, puts the ball out to the open side. There, under it's Roy Thompson. He takes it, gives it to Brett Williams. We saw this 4 or 5 times from kickoffs at the other end. Williams running off, Thompson taking it. Plays it to Harvey. It goes on to Thompson. Then it goes away to Gary Ludkin by the look of it. I didn't see who he replaced, but it's Ludkin out there. He plays it back to Harvey, on to Thompson, on to young Paul Arthur. He goes back inside, runs away from his supports. He had 3 or 4 men outside. He beats 1 tackle, beats 2. Finally gives the ball back inside to Gary Ludkin. Ludkin makes it about 6 or 7 metres into Blackall territory before he's tackled by Carolyn. Plays it to Harvey. Harvey switches the blind to Blucher. He got Searles outside. He gives the ball away to Searles. Searles is running for the try line down the blind side. He makes the try line too. Right around, under the posts again. Blackall and go to a lead of 52 points to 0. That's 4 tries to Darren Searles in this game. 52-0, Barcaldine leading Blackall at the Barcaldine Showgrounds, the Moscrip Challenge match. Gary Ludkin's come onto the field. He replaced Tommy Mott. I didn't see him there till he got that ball, and I didn't see Tom Mott leave the field, but there he is. He's out there. He set up that try. Searles has scored it between the posts. Well, Joe Hoff's getting this ball set. Should be another simple 2 points. There it goes. Yeah, 54-0. 15 minutes of play in the second half. Now Goshall's got this ball placed again. Puts it down, it comes to Philip Edgerton, he picks it up, just picked it up, bumbled it against his knees, but he's running it up, running forward, runs into Goshall, bumps him off, runs into the second tackle, but he can't bump off Doyle. He's put down there, plays it back to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Thompson. Thompson on to Blucher. Blucher comes back inside. He's got Costello inside him, gets the ball away to Costello. Costello gets it out wide to Ludkin. Ludkin running hard, gets the ball back to Costello. Costello gets the ball out wide to Searles. Oh, gee, Searles is held up probably about 4 or 5 metres out from the try line once again. A good run by Barcall. They're throwing the ball around. Plays it to Harvey. It comes across Paul Arthur onto Thompson, on to Nugget Arthur. Nugget decides to give the ball away for a try to Joey Hoff. That's 3 to Hoff now in this game. No doubt Nugget could have scored that one himself, but he said, I don't want to score any today. I'm the father of the week. I'll give everyone else a score. Congratulations to you, Patrick, on the birth of your daughter. Right, I've nearly lost track of the score. I think that's 56 points to 0. Hoff brings it back. 52, was it? I don't know. Looking at the players out here today, there's quite a few of the original or the best A-grade side that aren't on the field. Blackall could possibly field two good, strong teams by the finals, an A-grade and a reserve grade. It'd be nice to see them take off both premierships. I don't know if that's been done in the 1 year. There's another kick from Hoff. It's very close, but just waved away, just outside the upright, went across the face of the goal. So Blackall 56. Blackall are not too keen on bringing this ball up. They're walking up pretty slowly. No, there he is. He started the jog trot now. Got the ball set. He kicks across field. Lyle Balderson there. He tries to stop with his foot. Goes behind him. Picked up again by Phil Edgerton. Edgerton gets it away to Williams. Williams steps back inside one. Runs into the tackle of Hoff. He's put down about 24 metres out from his own try line. Plays it back to Harvey. It goes on to Thompson. On to Edgerton. On to, who's that? Gary Ludkin. Ludkin bobs and weaves. Stepped out of one tackle. Gets the ball back inside to the hooker in Harvey. Harvey makes it up to the halfway line. He's held there by Mick Haywood. He's finally put down just on the halfway line, so he'll play it back to Costello. Costello gets it away to Thompson, on to Lyle Balderson. He's got Bleacher and Searles outside him, busts straight through one tackle. Still going now. He's finally held up over there. He doesn't get the ball away. Searles in a dummy half, gets it away to Thompson. Thompson, it comes on to Arthur. Arthur on to Roy Thompson, on to Big Paddy Arthur. He loses the ball, picks it up again before it hits anyone, but he's finally pulled down right on the 22-metre line, right in centre field. He get up and play it back to Roy Thompson. It comes from Roy Thompson on to young Paulie Arthur. Paulie Arthur's going for the line. Looks like he could be in again between the posts. I've lost count of the score. It must be about 60-0 by now. It's a bit hard game to call because it's all one-sided. We've seen about 34 points scored in 19 minutes of play in the second half. Presenting Hoff with another easy kick. The way it's going, he can finish up kicking 220 points for the year. He's up to about 140 now. Loves work. Workaholic. Yes, there's another 2 points. I'll wait.
Come on, AJ, you doing nothing?
As Costello now left the field, and we see young Buck Rogers coming on, or waiting to come on the outer side. Rogers takes the field in place of Costello, so there'll be a bit of shuffling around in the front row, no doubt.
Yeah, you come in the front row and lose it.
That's Niggett. Halfback. Josie back here. We'll see when the first scrum packs down what they're going to pack. Be interesting. Paddy Arthur could always go up into the front row. Goschel kicks off again. It's taken by Bleacher out wide. He runs into one. It looked like a new player on for Blackall. Gets the ball away to Thompson. Thompson beats the tackle of Goschel. He's going quickly down the outside. Gets the ball away to Rogers, who just come on. He loses the ball in the tackle. It's knocked up by Paddy Arthur. Picked up by Chris McRae. About 27 metres out from Blackall try line. He'll play it back to Gray. Gray decides to have a run on his own, but there's nowhere to go through there. He's carried towards the touchline. Finally put down. He loses about 3 metres in the tackle. So he'll get up, play it back. He gets the ball away inside him to, who was that? Whitfield. No, it wasn't Whitfield either. It was Doyle. And it's played back to Hoff, the second row. He loses the ball in the tackle, so we'll see a scrum pack down about halfway between the halfway line and 22-metre line in Blackall territory. Gary Ludkin's gone up into the front row. So we see Blackall win the scrum. Now out the same tunnel, said referee Mitchell. We'll have it again. Yeah, Ludkin's gone up into the front row. Right, Thompson puts it in. Thompson takes it out He runs back behind his 5'8", gets his ball, and Chrissy McRae goes for an intercept, knocked the ball down, so we'll see another scrum pack down. Got a bit of pace. Thompson to feed this ball. So Blackall knock on. It's a win against the head for Blackall, taken out by Haywood, the halfback. He'll get up, he'll play it back to Hoff. Hoff goes to blind, he props and stops, and he's held up there by Ludkin. He gets up and plays it back, and Gray at dummy half, which he said, I can't get up and play it, so Bill Mitchell's called time out, calling for the ambulance man. Person. Your hand on her hip, that box must be heavy. She's trying to balance herself. She'll have to carry a set of weights next time she comes over.
Pretty sore off that ankle.
Wouldn't need it. He's fat. He must be pretty badly hurt, this bloke. They've called for the ambulance. We had another replacement in the Blackall side, young Gray, the hooker, leaving in the ambulance, so scrum to pack down. He was in possession of the ball, so and I heard this replacement is, but
No, once you lose the ball in your head, now you can't get up place or something.
Blackall to feed this scrum. Right, there's time on. Blackall and have them packed in. They're still standing up straight. In they go. Blackall Haywood puts it in. It's like anyone could take this out. Yes, it's Blackall in second row. Lyle Balderson finishes up running back and coming up with it. He runs into Goshall and he's put down about 10 metres inside Blackall territory. Plays it to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Thompson. Thompson props and stops and comes back inside. He's finally tackled. He'll get up and play it, plays it back to Harvey again. Harvey gets it out wide to Blucher. Blucher straightens the movement up. He's going for the corner. There's no reason why he can't score this. He bumps off the Blackall fullback. No, it wasn't. It was Chris McRae, the centre, he bumped off, and he scored just inside the outer touchline, 2 or 3 metres inside. I've lost count of the score, but it must be about 66 points to 0. Not the sort of game Blackall wanted to go today, with a pretty hard fixture game next week against Longreach in Longreach. A hard game today would have been much better for them. They're taking this one very casual, and it's a bit hard to come back next week and run hard. But quite a few players back from injury, no doubt. It'll be a top side to line out in Longreach next week. Hoff's got this ball set only a metre or 2 in from the outer touchline. He kicks a bit better from that side of the field. High and in the air, it looks pretty good. No, it's waved away. It must have just come across the face of the goal. Yeah, there it is from Bob Johnson. Blackall in 68. Blackall 0. About 16 minutes of play remaining in the second half. Blackall forwards moving up on the outer side this time. Blackall and player swapping over. Goshall's got this ball set. Moves in. Kicks it. Oh, it's nicely taken by Harvey, the hooker, right on the 10-metre line. He busts over the halfway line. He's got no one with him early enough, and he has to take the tackle. Paddy Arthur overrun him eventually, plays it to Edgerton. Edgerton gets it away out wide to Lyle Ballison. Lyle Ballison gets it away to Darren Searles going down the outer touchline. He gets the ball back inside to a Blackall player, put down by Ballison. I couldn't see who the Blackall player was. It looked like Doyle. He gets up, plays it back to Mick Haywood. Mick Haywood makes it out about 18 metres. He'll get up, play it back, plays it onto this replacement player. I'll call him Whitfield. Whitfield's supposed to be a number 17 jersey. He'll get up and play it back. Mick Haywood a dummy half. He gets, Blackall well up inside the 5. 1, 2, 3 of them. Arthur, Ludkin and Thompson. So a penalty to Blackall right in centre field. Goshall, no doubt, will kick for the outer touchline. He puts boot to ball. Not going to find touch. Under it's Thompson. Knocks it back. He goes back, picks it up. He runs it back towards the halfway. He runs out of one tackle. He's finally tackled about 10 metres inside his own territory. He'll get up, plays it forward, no marker, steps out of the tackle of McRae, runs into a tackle of Haywood and Whitfield. He'll get up and play it back. Yogi Thompson a dummy half. Off him comes Blucher. Blucher running hard, straight down the centre. He busts out of one. He got young Paulie Arthur outside him. He got Yogi Thompson back inside. No, he said, I can make it on my own. Once again, that's 3 tries to Blucher in this game. No defence at all from Blackall. Straight up the middle he goes. He scores just beside the post, only 3 or 4 metres out on the outer side from the post. Blackall then go to a lead of 72 points to 0. Still 15 minutes of play. Still time for him to make the century. Yes, there's the kick successful. Blackall to go to a lead of 74 points to 0. Still about 13 minutes of play remaining at the Blackall Showgrounds in the Moscrip Challenge game. I don't think there's any fear of the trophy going to Blackall today.
No, you're right. I was thinking draw, yeah.
Pat Ogden doesn't like this very much. It's all costing him in money. As Goshel once again places the ball on the halfway line. Yeah, kicks it down a bit deeper this time. Balderson's there to pick it up. He spins it back inside to Edgerton. Off his knees. Edgerton runs straight through the centre. I don't know what he stopped for, what the whistle was for. Oh, no referee on the field. He's out the other side telling someone to get back to the sideline. Goshel had kicked off. The ball had come back. Balderson had passed it to Edgerton. I thought I heard a whistle somewhere, but
he was having a drink.
Edgerton thought he heard a whistle somewhere too. He stopped, so
They're playing for themselves.
they must have learnt this off the referee last week in Winton.
The boys are playing the game themselves.
Right, we see this ball set now. Goshel's got it set. See if we can see a repeat of it. Here he blows time on. Goshel kicks the ball down. Yes, it's picked up by Balderson. Back to Edgerton, but he knocks it on this time, and we'll see a scrum pack down. Better luck next time, Philip. Your last effort was a lot better than that one. Scrum to pack down about 22 metres out from Blackall and try line. Blackall and right, Blackall and ball out. Comes to Arthur. He picks it up as he falls over. He's held there by Goshel. He'll play back to Rogers. Rogers decides to have a run his own. Goshel puts him down with a bit of help from, we'll call him Whitfield. Goes to Harvey. Harvey to Thompson. Thompson on to Edgerton. Edgerton steps out of one. He makes it up to about 3 metres inside Blackall territory before he's put down. Up at dummy half again is Harvey. Gets it away to Thompson. On it comes to Arthur. On to Thompson. Arthur again. Round him goes Thompson. He's going up the centre. He doesn't know where he's going. He's stopped. He's propped. He's come back. He's gone again. He's still going. He's only got the fullback to beat now. Palms off the fullback. He's running hard towards the line. And he makes it too. Woods comes in. A valiant effort from the other wing. But
No defence.
he's hurt himself when he's attempted to tackle Thompson after he scored that try. So Blackall go to a lead of about 80 points to 0. Wasting time if Blackall want to get a few more dollars out of Ogden. Hoff's got this, setting this ball on the 22 metre line, only about 5 metres out from the uprights. Should be a fairly simple kick.
Fair crowd too, Frank, for Blackall. Really, you didn't think anyone to turn up, really?
Not really, for one game. Yeah, Hoff's got the ball set. There's still about 9 minutes of play. Puts it in the air. Yes, it's over. About 82 points to 0. 80 points to 0. I had that one counted up twice. Once again, Goschel's got this ball set. He kicks it down, picked up by Blucher. Blucher puts it straight in the airstrip. Bounces back, bounces out into touch, about 10 metres inside Blackall territory. See a scrum to pack down about 10 metres inside Blackall territory. It's Haywood to feed this scrum. Once again we see this scrum formed. Haywood puts it in, Thompson will take it out. He leaves it behind, he gets it away to Harvey after a knock on. His first attempt to pick it up, then he fumbled it behind him. Finally, Arthur's put down with it. He plays it back to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Thompson. Thompson on to Edgerton. Edgerton runs out of a weak tackle. Finally put down over there by Mick Haywood. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Harvey. It comes onto Thompson, onto Arthur, onto Yogi Thompson, onto Brett Williams, the fullback into the line. He got Paddy Arthur outside him, but he doesn't need him. He shrugged off a tackle there of number 19, Harlow, and he scored about 3 metres on the grandstand side of the uprights. There's another $5 Ogden's just done. 84 points to nil. About 6 minutes of play remaining. Strange Paddy had scored inside. Something about him all his life, he's never been greedy.
Actually, it's probably
Oh, it's a bad
bad one. You should have that urge to get out of it.
times he cost you tries by not having a bit of fire in him. I don't know. Depends where you stand it.
All you got to do is go there, and there, and you got a choice.
There's Hot's kick. It's successful. Blackall and got a lead of 86 points to nil. You'll have to go left this time by the look of it.
For the kick-off. Come on, Ed, Joe, do something. You done nothing? Come on. Yeah, ball the headed bar. Let Davey Thompson go in for a try now.
Goschel's got this ball set again. He kicks it down. Lyle Balderson's got it covered. He picks it up. He's got Edgerton inside him. He bumps. No, he doesn't bump off the tackle of Doyle or Whitfield. He'll get up and play it back. Plays it to Harvey. Harvey beats off one, beats off two, gets the ball back inside to Ludkin, comes off Ludkin's legs, then he knocks it on, but it's dived on by Harlow. Now it goes behind him, picked up by Whitfield. He's followed through, tackled by Ludkin just inside, 10 metres inside Blackall territory. Gets up, he plays it back to Doyle. Doyle's put down there again by Ludkin. He gets up, he'll play it to Goschel. Goschel gets the ball away to, who is it, Hoff? No, it's not, whoever that number 18 for Blackall is. Williams, is it? I don't know, they've changed jerseys that many times that I can't keep up with them. There we've got Goschel with the ball, but he's put down about by Gary Ludkin. He might have got a kick in the mouth in that one. He plays it back, plays it to Haywood. Haywood gets it away out wide to Chrissy McRae. McRae's held up just inside Blackall territory on the 5th tackle. So he'll play it back. McRae plays it back. Comes on to Haywood. Haywood kicks it downfield. Bounces over one, bounces through Searles' legs. He comes back, picks it up, and he's decided to have a run. He runs into Goschel. He's held up there. He had a mile of room to run around him, but he was just having a little bit of a play, saving Ogden money. He plays it back. It comes to Phil Edgerton. Edgerton busts right through one or two tackles. He gets a bad pass away then. Finally goes into touch just inside Barcaldine territory. Carolyn and Rogers dive for it, but into touch went the ball. So we'll see a scrum pack down right on halfway. Thompson to feed this scrum. Thompson puts it in. It's taken out by Blackall against the head. Goes back to Goshall. He covers up pretty quick as he's set upon there and put down by Arthur. Edgerton and Thompson. He plays it back. Oh, what a hard tackle there from Nig Thompson coming in on the blind. Gets it to Goshall. Away to Chris McRae, around to Rossi Carroll, and he goes on to Woods. Woods leaves it behind. He dives back on it, leaves it behind. Picked up by Blackall, player there in Rogers. He plays it back to Big Paddy Arthur. Arthur decides to have a run on his own. He's going down the blind side. They're not even trying to tackle him. He got Searles with him, gives the ball away to Searles with the line clear in front of him. And Searles is in for about his 5th try out wide. No one in front of Arthur at all. He wasn't interested in scoring the try. He reckons he scored all he wants this week.
Another one, Pat.
I'll just... There's Hoff's attempt. No, it's waved away. Blackall 90, Blackall 0.
Come on, AJ, you're doing nothing.
You've got about 2 minutes of play to score 10 points, so...
What's the score?
90.
90.
Can't see it. Blackall are just crawling up.
Struggling a bit, aren't they? Struggling a bit. 90.
Goshall's got this ball set, moves up, kicks it down and comes over Blucher's head, picked up by young Rogers. Rogers runs into a tackle of Mick Hayward. He's put down. Doyle missed him in his attempt. He'll get up and play it to Harvey. Harvey gets it away to Edgerton. Straight up the middle goes Edgerton. Runs out of 1, runs out of 2, gets his ball away to Harvey, the hooker. He makes it up to the halfway line. He plays it back to Rogers. Rogers gets it on to Thompson. Thompson on to Arthur. Arthur on to Yogi Thompson. Yogi Thompson gets it away to Paddy Arthur. Paddy Arthur steps out of 1 or 2 tackles, but he's held there. And he'll play the ball just inside, go about halfway between the halfway and 22-metre line. Plays it back. Plays it to Yogi Thompson. Comes through Thompson to Blucher. Blucher loses the ball. Dived on by Blackall in the form of Hayward, the halfback. He'll get up and play it back. Looks like Custer's last stand out there, or the Battle of Wounded Knee. They're all down holding legs. Full-time approaching, just about time for the Hooter. They're not very interested in getting up and playing any more football. 90 points to 0 looks like going to be the final score at the Blackall Showground. Blackall in possession, full-time Hooter about to sound any moment. They're all back on their feet. Time back on. Blackall play the ball. Comes away to Mick Hayward. Mick Hayward's held there by Rogers and Lyle Balderson. He'll play it. Gets up, plays it back to Gray. Gray gets it away to Whitfield. There's a full-time Hooter. 90 points to 0. Blackall win at the Blackall Showgrounds in the Moscrip Challenge game. Should be the last challenge game for the 1986 season. So first up next year we'll play the losers of the Winton Longreach game today. Next week Blackall travel to Longreach for a fixture game. Winton travel to Blackall. So until the last game of the season, which will be against Blackall again at the Blackall Showgrounds, this is Frank Lawson signing off for Blackall Sport.
Pat wanted 6, he had a live ticket. Pat had a live ticket, he wanted number 6.
And save some money, don't we, but let's try it.
I don't know what, some people start 4 points ahead of them. What? I think it was 30 in about months.
What, do we only get 60 in the second half?
64, of course, I think.
Oh, that's
They were 26. Draw another 7. You're right, man.
Are you taking this gun over there, is it?